Bring people together is the topic of this video. Collaboration, innovation, and communication. All three have become corporate buzzwords, but they are also critical components to any company's success. These are three areas where organizations are constantly looking for new ideas, and social media tools are increasingly playing a larger role in the process to bring people together. Over the past few years, we have seen businesses moving away from competitive work environment to workplace where collaboration and cooperation between people is seen as the key to success of any business. Companies and businesses are finally realizing that you cannot build a company without building the people who work in it. No one can do it all. One person cannot do everything, but one good team can do nearly everything. When one has a good team in the workplace, more work will get done efficiently. Things change. People come and go, and the tasks and jobs being done by the company change as the company evolves. A team is more flexible and better able to handle changes and new jobs. A company has to adapt to the changes in the market or die. A team is more flexible and several individuals working on the same thing have a wider scope of ideas and understandings, as well as large pool of ideas and knowledge. What does it take for a company or a department to become successful? Of course, a company has to have a solid plan, attainable goals, enough resources, and the right people who can make it all come together efficiently. In the latter, a smoothly functioning team is needed to work towards the company goal. Of course, a team does not simply mean a group of people. Although some people think that having people work in the same group together is already sufficient enough to call them a team. Being a team requires more dedication and a better relationship. One can work for a company, but one does not necessarily feel part of the company. Other people go to work, do their job, and wait for their paycheck. At the end of the day, that feeling of being part of a team is most unfortunately missing. These people who do not feel like they belong end up leaving their jobs. After all, it is human nature to seek that feeling of belonging. Why stay when you have nothing to stay for? Making this employees part of team is a real challenge for today's leaders. Getting an employee to feel part of a team requires work. All companies should strive to make their employees feel engaged in their work and involved in what goes on in the company. Let employees know what the company is striving for. Let them know that the effort they are exerting on behalf of the company is intended to achieve goals that will benefit them ultimately. bring people together is a process. When team members know the common goals, their roles and responsibilities, agreed upon methods of communication, including coaching and giving feedback, and have incentive to perform them, success is inevitable. We all saw this work with the all successful companies. Why not have it work for your company too? Keep in mind, behind every successful business is a happy people together. Thanks for watching this video, and if you like it, share it